situated. I grabbed my stand, but I have to figure out the perfect way to do this. So, oops, we're gonna try and get that to go. What do we think? Does that look pretty good? I'm gonna check it out on here. Just a minute. Of course, now we can see the TV. We don't want to see the TV. We'll see how distracting that is. How's everyone doing? It looks good. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Kim. I think that will be, I think it'll be okay. I think we're good, right? I think we're good. We'll see how much I hit it. How are you guys doing? It is like 6 o'clock my time here in the Lower Mainland, so like Vancouver area, and you can see a bit of a Is that better? I think that's better. I'm trying to figure out how. Does that make it worse? Better? I think we're good. You're watching both. Oh, how fun. That sounds like a really fun way to spend a few hours there, Deb. Okay, let's just get right on into it. Hopefully this doesn't shake too much. Hopefully I don't shake it too much. That's quite shaky though. I'll try not to hit my thing. We'll see how it goes. Day 5. We're on to day 5. This is a fantastic sketch by one of my really good friends, Jen, who is Kay's mom on Instagram and on YouTube. And she just makes amazing videos. She's got great process videos. She's got a really soft voice to listen to. It's really nice. And I love this sketch. It's got the options of all this fun torn paper. I see the torn paper in this one. And there's some here. I saw it as a half and half design. So I saw it as like you split this in half and then you had another layer and then the 4 photos and then the embellishments is how I was looking at it. But there's so many different ways to interpret this sketch because it's just so playful. And I think we have a lot of really beautiful layouts to share. So let's dig right on into that. Starting with Nedra. And this one is really pretty because it's got the pink going on, but she used the same type of like starburst that you can see in the original sketch, which I liked how she took that on and documenting a birthday. We have Brandy Joe. And so Brandy went ahead and did just pretty much follow the sketch closely with the papers, right? So she's got that really fun background paper with the alligators in the background, torn papers here, and then some fun, I'm not sure what this pattern paper is, but this is really fun, almost mixed media like pattern paper. And then 4 photos of zoo life, which is always great. And a little tag here with a little sloth, so it gives off that zoo vibe. I think that's really cool. And her bingo board for this one was mixed media. Yeah? You'll have to ask Dad. Here's Holly's. Holly, I love this. So I'm assuming, I haven't watched this person's video. It looks like this is probably fussy cut out floral, which is so pretty. And then she's got this mixed media in the background and these adorable photos. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I love good selfies and these are adorable. And so I like this one. I like the big bright pops of color in the blue and it just gives off a fun summer vibe. Here is Susan's take. She just tore that middle piece there, did the 4 photos, the visual triangle with flare. That's a neat take on it with all those little strawberries. And then she did add the torn edges as well, though, in the 2 sections, which I love that little added effect that she got going on there. I really love these little flares, strawberries. It really just kind of drives home that strawberry vibe she has going on with her layout. We have 13 people on. Is this a good time to be sharing for you guys? Like, I know it's a Saturday, so maybe that's part of it. But is this time of 6 o'clock in general a good time for you guys? I would love to know. I can try to adjust a little bit now that I can close a door. It's a little bit more doable. So let me know if this is a good time for you. We've got Anne here, and oh my goodness, aren't these photos just adorable? I think they're the same photo, just in different filters. I love it. And she's got butterflies going on with her background paper and her embellishments. And then she has this cute little gingham here too. Okay, Deb's good with most any time because you're amazing. And this time works well for you too. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I can't promise that it'll always be like that. Sometimes it's easier for me to do them during the day, but if it's not possible and I can hop on in the evening, I will try to do that too now. Like I said, I've got the time to do it. So, or a space to do it, not the time, the space to do it. And yeah, anyways, I love this. I love all of the butterflies. I love the happy vibe it gives. It's just so fun and playful. Deb, you did a 2-page. This is fabulous. I love this so much. The little outline that you've done here, I don't know if using my pointer is good or not, if that makes you dizzy, but the outline you have going on here is so fun with your scraps. Then you tore black paper, which gives always a really neat look because it's still got that black, this particular one has that black core, so I love that look. Plus you have mixed media, and you got 5 photos. I love it. 5 photos on one layout. I love a good 2-pager. It's monochromatic too. If you're doing the bingo, you better mark monochromatic off on that one because you did really well with that. Diane. It's 11 a.m. on Sunday in Australia, so that's a good time, right? As long as no one's in, doing other things like Sunday brunch or anything. Do you guys do that in Australia? Do you guys do like Sunday brunch and stuff? Diane's layout. So I love this little photo here that's cut into a circle, but it still has that block. That's really neat. And then I don't know what this is. Like, I'm not sure if that's a photo that she's supposed to cut out or that's an element. If it's a digital element, I don't know what that is, but I love it because it's just bringing home the added bits to it. So, and her little blurb says that it's a series of pages at Scratchly Sculptures by the Sea, which is really pretty. Look at being there and having that to look through. That's gorgeous. I like it. We have Ginger. All these beautiful florals going on here, and then she's got 3 photos, and instead of a 4th photo she's got a journaling spot, which is a great way to do that. I looked at that as well, thinking like if I didn't quite have 4 photos, one of them could easily be a journaling spot or an embellishment spot. Lots of different options, but I loved all the florals that she had in her layout for that one. Hey, I clicked on you. Why aren't you working? Click. We have Joyce, and she used mixed media, stencil, enamel dots, multiple photos, distressed edges, circles, stickers, and florals. So she rocked that one. I like it. I love this blue, like that light blue on navy. Any type of pattern paper that has that, I'm so drawn to it. Those colors just are some of my favorite. And she kind of just took on that middle part with the 4 photos and having the torn pieces around the edge. And look at all these little bits here. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, and the blue, and you're right, the blue in the photo really pops off with the orange that she chose, which is a very smart color choice. We have Catherine, who did cherries. So this has been one that has fruit in it. I'm noticing that's the theme for this one is fruit. I always like to find the theme. But this one's really cool too because she's got, excuse me, I need to sneeze. And that wasn't a sneeze, that was a full-on cough. She has that gingham paper, or check paper, whatever you want to call it. And then she's done the torn papers on the sides, but she's also made it in the middle, so it all just kind of comes together. But it's got like a staircase look to it, which I always find really pleasing to the eye, that kind of staircase look. We have April Lynn and her 8.5 by 11 layout. I love it. Sports, that's a great theme for this one. Sports, she just did a bunch of torn papers out of the 4 photos, out of the little basketball there, and that's all that's needed. I can see the sketch perfectly in this. She's making a little comment that she doesn't think she's done her sketch justice, but I think she has. I think that's fantastic. We have Delise. Aw, and it's Easter. So how old is this piece of powder paper? Is it one of those, you guys will have to remind me because I didn't buy a lot of basic gray, but it looks like basic gray to me. And I just like it. And then the pink on top of it, which makes it all pop from that green. And all the little bits and pieces with that visual triangle that is very noticeable in the sketch as well, right? You can see the visual triangle that she's created in the sketch. We have Sharon, who went bright and bold and colorful, and only 2 photos, but because though they are 4x6s and the way that they fit perfectly within the idea of the sketch. I love this little line of tickets. I just think it's really neat. And she just took out the kind of the middle torn parts because she has such a large side rip paper. I'm not sure if that's washi paper or pattern paper, but it's just really pretty. I love this take. Jackie. Kind of the same idea. Went with 2 photos instead of 4. She did stitching. Look at that stitching around the outline. This fun little exo. I'm not really sure what that is exactly, but it's very pretty. I wish I could zoom in if I could find a way. Oh, I guess maybe I could. I shouldn't though, because I'll mess it up. But I also love this little bit here. I'm not sure if that's actually part of the pattern paper that she's working on or she's added these little triangles, but I just love it all. It's really fun and pretty. And the Snapchat photos, which are adorable with the horse. We have Gloria, and this is a neat take. This is completely different, I think, than anything we've seen so far. I really love, so I'm assuming, not really sure. Let me see. They're talking about Friends. She's talking about Friends while they were in Florida, and he is an old submariner, and his language reflected it. So that is kind of what she's documenting there, which is really, really fun. From the bingo board, she got monochrome stickers, distressed edges, and side borders, plus a cut file, which would be that submarine right there. So what a fun thing to document. I love it. Ellen, she's on her 3rd color combo, which is really fun to switch up colors. She made them black and white, and then just went for it. So it's not her favorite, but they're done. I think it's fabulous, which means she probably had these photos in 3 different, like she edited them 3 different ways. I think black and white's perfect for this. I love it. I get it though. I get it. Sometimes you're on a layout. I'm currently for tomorrow's layout. I don't have tomorrow's layout done because I'm totally stuck on it. I don't know where to take it. And so it's just sitting on my desk and I keep looking at it and it's 6 o'clock and I'm normally in bed by I go to bed quite early, not to sleep, but to lie down and like watch YouTube and stuff by 8. So it's not going to be done in time. I will not have a video up tomorrow morning, just to let you know if you're watching this. So Ellen, I get it. That was my whole point behind that. Christmas layout. Oh, I don't think we've seen Christmas in a little bit. There wasn't much Christmas yesterday, was there? I don't recall seeing much. So I love this. I love how she used the oh, Christy, the words are not coming to you today. What do we call these? Ornaments. They're called ornaments. I love how she used those as the visual triangle in this. Very cool. Okay, I'm just gonna take, ooh, as I get this next one put up, I'm just gonna see if I can adjust just slightly, because I feel like it's a little off. So if I can zoom, oh, I can zoom. You guys, I can zoom. Oh, I hope I'm not making you dizzy now. How is that? I'm just looking onto my TV to make sure it's good. You guys are probably like, it's fine, Christy, leave it alone. But I get annoyed by that sort of stuff. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I think it's a little bit better. You tell me if it's wrong, if it's not or not. Oh, you guys, I love this layout. So Tara, I saw this layout on Instagram first, and I was so drawn to it so quickly. And I don't know if it's because of this mixed media or this really funky background paper that she's used. I'm not sure why, but I was just instantly like, I love this so much. Probably my scrap lift of the day. Just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the cute cat. I don't know, but I really love this take and this little collection of labels, because I struggle with labels. I have a ton of them and I enjoy using them, but I still struggle with them. So it's nice to see how other people use them. We have Cheryl, who went, oh, it's another kitty layout. Do we have cat theme this round? She did sequins from the bingo board, which you can see all up in here. Like, look at all that. She also did monochromatic if she wanted to knock that one off too, because I see monochrome with that bluey purple color that she's used. And wood veneer. All sorts of great little bits in that one. I really like how she's made it, her embellishments aren't visual triangle, it's just a square to go around with the rest of it. And if this is an actual pattern paper that was like that with the tornness already on it, you won the day, because that's super cool. You didn't have to do any hard work. Mona, why is things not working? There we go. Mona has a super clean, crisp layout documenting golf, but it's really cool. I mean, it's documenting a kid and you get that playfulness to it, but it's super crisp, which is neat. And interesting to say that when it's got mixed media in the background. Can you see the mixed media with the circles going on there? And it has torn edges, but I can still see all of the Christmas that it brings. I'm gonna rotate that and see if that helps at all. Did that make it better or did that make it worse? We will see. We have Louise. She did a single photo, chipboard, vellum, and for her free space, she used metallic embellishments. That's clever. That's a smart one. And do you see that that is a peacock? Because I love it. I love all these little embellishments. They're so cute. Fabulous layout. Helen. Oh my goodness, look at all those photos. Helen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 photos on one layout. And she said it was a very quick layout for today's sketch, which means she threw this together, and I can't believe that because it's so awesome. Look at the mixed media, but look at all these different torn. She didn't just do one. She did it in yellow and then green and then blue. I love it. Ooh, I'm a fan of that one. I'm sure that's just one photo. I get that it's a photo collage of the photos, but the fact that she still got all that on there. And it's not too busy either. It works. We have Moira's take. Aw, I love this. Mixed media. Look at that mixed media and how well she perfectly matched the mixed media with her pattern papers. Moira, I can't even do that. I love it. I wish I could match it as well as you match that, including this super cool title. I love it. This is really fun layout. Might have to scrap lift you with that. I don't think I could match things quite as well though. Terry. Terry has twin grandkids, so a boy and a girl, and she's got YouTube videos, so you have to watch them because she talks about them and loves on them, and it's adorable. But she makes two layouts of the same event, so it goes into their separate albums, and she just highlights whichever twin she's documenting. So this is her new way of sharing them, which I love because you get to see them side by side. So she's using the same sketch, just a couple different angles of photos to document whichever twin she's documenting. I love it. I always love to see her takes and what she's doing to document those adorable grandkids of hers. Sherry did a pool layout with perfect visual triangle there. She took away the torn edges. There is no torn edges in here except for maybe this it's vellum. She tore some vellum. I can see it there. That's amazing. You don't have to do the torn look if that's not your thing. It's totally fine. Take it out. I'm missing comments. You guys are commenting and I'm not seeing it, so I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and look at them because I'm missing them. My camera's gonna shake for a minute, so everyone just close your eyes. Nope. Nope, it's not working. I'll have to come back to them. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to be looking at... I forgot to look at the comments. Karen's layout, if you click on that link that's right there, you'll be able to see her layout in more detail. It will take you to Instagram there. Carolyn did a red layout. I can see it. Is it going to let us show it up higher? There we go. And... oh, it's Christmas. I didn't realize it was Christmas from the little thumbnail that I can see. And she's got these cute little elves. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. And all the poinsettias. Oh, I love it. She did the torn, really tight borders for the photos. And oh, that's really cool. I like it. Cindy. Oh, that's fun. Here's the idea of instead of not having 4 photos, so use 2 and then did the big long strip of torn paper on each side. I'm not sure if this really busy background is like a background paper or she did that mixed media. I'm not sure where that came from, but it's pretty. Or it's vellum. Could be vellum too, because she says the bingo was fussy cutting, double border on photos. There's vellum, rainbow, and puffy. I love this layout. I'm very, very drawn to this layout. It's very pretty. Emily, always such fun layouts. Emily makes just the best things. Everything she makes me smile. We got more butterflies going on. She did the torn, but look at how she tore the paper. It's smaller than her photos though, and which almost makes the photos pop up a little bit more. That's neat. I don't think we've seen that idea yet. I like it. I'm saying that word a lot. I pick a phrase and I use it for the whole the whole time I'm talking in a video. Sorry. Mel, thank you for excluding the photos you don't want to be seen for today. Look at all of that torn paper. Mel, I love it. I love that. 1, 2. Is it just 2 sides? It looks more than that. I can see some gray. I see dinosaurs everywhere. It's just a dragon. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I really like that one. Jennifer, another really sweet layout and all those pinks. Sweet little girl there reading. A little reader. I love this little owl with the glasses. So cute. We have a baby layout. I like it. Here's a great example of just the idea of it, right? She's got that middle cluster going on, a bit of a grid. You can see the grid. You can see the grid, but she took out the torn papers of it. She just kept it simple and classic to her style. This is very much Darla's style, and I love it. But I can see the sketch. Can you see the sketch in her layout? Because that's the thing I love showcasing, is that even just a little nod to the sketch, and you're able to see where the influence came from. Here's Jennifer, and again, she's in an 8.5 by 11 scrapbooker, and a lot of times she does this where she rotates it so it's long, and I just love it. It's just so something that is so classic Jen. I love all of it. All of her layouts are always just so inspiring, and she gets so much included on an 8.5 by 11. I don't know how she does that, but you see all these awesome leaves, and then she's got the 4 photos, and she does have the torn paper just around the photos, but I see the sketch and I love it. But it's a very much a Jen layout. We have Shayla documenting some violin playing going on there. Look at those roses. Oh, I wonder if she did those on her own because they're so pretty. I love the film strips going on there. And she had an even smaller photo, so her title went on top, which still gives off that block look though. And Dana, these are cute. I love the added banner on this one. That's really cute. It's a perfect spring layout, documenting her and her spouse, I'm assuming, and it's just fabulous. I love this blue too. It vibes so well with that floral pattern paper. Where is my clicker? We have Sarah, who is that a bug? I don't know what that is. That looks like a bug to me. It does look like she's documenting I think some more of her holiday, if I'm not mistaken. I know she's trying to get through that. But I love this. Look at it. She's got a little paper clip and everything. But so 3 photos, and then the 4th spot is this place for her journaling and her title, and then this really fun double layer. Actually, I'm not even sure how she's done that, because it looks like I'm gonna have to watch the process video, because it looks like it's on white cardstock and then she tore these pieces. But when I look at it from where I'm sitting, it actually looks like the white is on top of the yellow, but I'm sure it's the opposite. So I'll have to watch the process video and find out. It's gorgeous. We have Sue. Oh, there's another kitty layout. A very yawning cat. That's really cute. Look at the flare. I am seeing a bit of a theme with the flare in the visual triangle as well. That's really cool. So great layout, Sue. I love it. We have a heritage type-esque layout. And then again, I'm not sure. It's so hard to tell sometimes off of my laptop. Is really hard to see if this is actually a pattern paper that she's done that's like that, or if she's layered those papers. But it's really, really pretty. And I love that she's mixed it in with some cocoa vanilla. Like, what a great vibe. Pamela, I love that. That's a really great way to mix those things. Sandy. Oh no, that's a fire. Well, the title is Fire, so it is a fire. I really hope that whatever that situation was, that everything turned out okay for you, because that's a bit of a scary thing to look at. But I love your layout and how you use the red to really give off what was happening and the vibe of how that happened. And I know you got your journaling here talking about it, but your splattering of all these little bits just makes this layout. I love that. So pretty. Well, pretty in the documenting the hard way. Here's Kim. Fun, playful layout. Perfect kid-themed layout there. She used the top line of the bingo board left to right. I like how she had the, I'll just click back on it for just 1 second. I like how she's kind of rotated it. So you've got the torn edges here from the sketch, but she's also added the double borders. I really like that. It's a little bit of a different take. Amanda. This is a really pretty one too. So this is another one. I think we talked about this yesterday. I really drove home with this, how she has the sketch. She's done the sketch and then she put her photo on top. So where the 4 photos would be, she's done pattern paper and then she just had the 1 photo. So she laid it on top, added all of her embellishments and her title. You can obviously see the sketch influence from it, but she still has highlighted her photo to make it be the standout part of the layout. And I love this effect. I feel like, was it Amanda that did it from yesterday's too? But I really love that effect and I always forget to do that and I need to look into that more. I see a double page layout. We love a good double page. So what do we see here? I can see how she's got the blocking here. So I'm not sure if that part is meant to be part of the sketch or not, but I see the sketch in here, right? She's got the torn papers, she's got the 4 photos, she's got the visual triangle, but I love how she's been able to stretch it out and turn that into a double pager. And how fun and playful are those colors for that layout. It's great. This is my take on it. And what I saw in the sketch, which is so funny because I think we all see things just differently. I look at sketches quickly and then I try to do my layout and not look at the sketch again. And I'm just doing it by recall. And what I saw was I didn't do the torn edges. I saw a half and half design with torn in the middle. And so that's how I took it. And then I added my photo, my journaling above and below with a little tiny bit of embellishing. And then I did add the sequence because I could see it within Jen's sketch. And that's what I took from the sketch. Just a little bit of a different take, but that's what I saw. We have the lovely Eve. Thank you for not including the photos you don't want seen. A baby layout. That'll be adorable. Let's get those little photos added in there. She's got the torn bits. This fun. She's done a different shape. It's torn, but it's torn in a circle. You don't have to do the shape that you see in the sketch. Do anything you want. Shannon. Love that. She kind of blew up the idea of this. The squares are just kind of a little bit more large and in charge in her layout than they are in the sketch. Really fun. And this cut file of bumper cars. Where did you get that? That's so cool. I love it. And a visual triangle of flowers. Bumper cars and flowers. Who would have thought of that one? I like it. Karen. Just kind of following it, took out the torn bits. I don't see any torn, but I do love this idea of we've got the 3 photos with the 4th one being an embellishment place, and her title is just over here. Super fun and playful and cute. Melody. This is just a really classic, just following the sketch I see. Other than the side pieces, I can just see the sketch perfectly in this, and documenting a bunch of farm fresh veg there. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Where are we? I lost it. Here we are. Lori did a Vegas trip. Ooh, a vacation is a great option for this sketch. Yeah, no, that's a great option. I love this because you could get so many photos. And if you were doing maybe like scenic photos that you didn't need the up close ones to, you could do more like the idea of getting you don't necessarily need 12, but you could do 9. You could do a collection of 9 and blowing it up to a bigger size format, and you would get lots of photos. So this is great inspiration for that. Thanks, Lori. Ruth. Aww. So heritage photo. Well, I mean, not heritage photo, but you know, an older photo. I need to stop saying that. And but look at the Snow Whites. Oh, and look at all this paper in the background. That's really pretty. Oh, there's even Thumper. I love it. Is that Thumper, or is that just a bunny from Snow White? I don't know, but I think it's adorable, and I like all the fall leaves. That is great. We have Jennifer, who did a farm layout as well. I love this little added with the tags instead of the torn bits. And then you guys, she tore some white cardstock that I think she added some green, oh, my words have completely left me, ink to it. But what I see from that is, what if it was opposite and she tore this outside piece and laid it on top of white cardstock? That would be cool as well if that's something you wanted to try. So it was like a frame, but then she's got her 4 photos and her title. Really, that's really cool. Debbie, we have a purple layout and just following the sketch really closely. It is a great sketch. This sketch is popular. I'm seeing a lot of people just saying great sketch because it is a very good sketch. We have Holly, and Holly went in a bit of a different direction. So this is a little different. We've got the 3 photos, and then she's got that nice block in the middle. So you see the point of the sketch, you see where the influence came from, but she had an extra photo, and I love how she made that work for her and what she was trying to document. Lisa kind of moved hers up to the corner a little bit. That's fun. And strip of paper here and this extra strip here. That's a really neat take. So maybe I don't know. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but I really love how it looks. You kind of take the main element in the middle, and maybe you don't want a centered layout. You want it to be a little off kilter like this. How great way to flip it and kind of make a great spin to make it your own. I like it. Christine. Film strip paper going on there. She just tore. It's sometimes really hard to tell. I think she tore the stripped paper and just kind of made it. I bet you this probably came together quite quickly for her. But it's so impactful with that paper, that powder paper that she chose, and that cardstock matches it really well. There is a process video if you're interested in seeing how she put that together. Mallory. Love how she's done the jump to make it actually look like the word is jumping, and the visual triangle with the flowers. That is just cool. Tracy took out the torn, has the 4 photos, cute little title up there. I loved this background paper that she has. The one in between the wood grain and the photos was one of my all-time favorite pattern papers. I hoarded it for so long, and then I think I only ever used it as like a border for my photos because but I love that paper. Got another example of just doing 2 photos and then the side pieces more so than the middle. It's really great. Washi tape strip in there and everything. I should have put washi on the bingo board. Maybe I'll put that the next time I do a bingo board. I'll do some washi. What do you guys think about that? Any other things while we're kind of scrolling through talking about these that you think I should add on our next bingo board? Not guaranteeing it will be for October, but the next time I do one, I'll try and make sure and include some. Kristen has mixed media, multiple photos, pre-made title, distress edges, stars, enamel dots, and fussy cutting. She rocked out this one. I love that mixed media. guys, mixed media skills are so awesome. Look at the little fire hydrant paper. Aww, and this photo. I love it. I like it. And a banner. I've seen a few banners. Banners are a good option. It's a good video too. And yes, Kristen does indeed have a video for this one. She will have a video for every layout that she shares. Going the wrong way again. Christy, go the right way. Here you go. Little Lily. Oh, that's so pretty. It's a bit late. You're not. First of all, you're never late. When you're posting, please don't worry about it not being posted on the day it's due. That's not, we don't care about that. We just want you to create when you get the chance and share. Even if it's years later, I don't care. I just want you to have fun. Oh, Tracy used it a couple. Oh, I will say too, and Tracy, I'm excited. Thanks for sharing. That's exciting. So she did mixed media, though she covered it up. But I love this. How it's just so pretty. Look at all those torn papers. I really like that one. It's a great take. We have Kathy. 6 photos. Vicki Boutin paper. That's a great way to use that. Pattern paper. A double Vicki Boutin paper because that's a pre-mixed media paper as well. And these cute little embellishments. Oh, I love it. That's really cool. Sarah created a layout. She's participating here and there when she gets the chance this month, which is fun because Sarah's very busy and she makes her videos way in advance normally because she's in a lot of design teams and has her own Facebook group and all of that. So she doesn't get to participate in this series very often, but she's trying to participate this month. So we've seen a few beautiful layouts from her and we've got a sketch from her. So she does participate and share the love, but I love it, you guys. This is just classic Sarah. I call everything she does very, I call it simple elegance is her style. And this is just an example of that, including to her photos. She's pretty awesome. Karen, an 8.5 by 11. And I love how she stacked those photos there. Again, this is great because it is a smaller size. So 4 photos might be a little too much. And that worked really well. And she has that mixed media and, what do you call those? An acrylic title. Joy, she used vellum and stenciling. Look at that. Perfect beach layout. Like that's just, it screams the beach. I bet you those pictures are amazing that she's adding on top of those. It's just gonna make them pop so much. This one was a hard one for Julie. I understand some of these are a little bit more challenging for us than others. You did great though. I love how you were able to tear these papers and all sorts of ones. It's fun, it's playful. You documented Chuck E. Cheese, which is in itself a little hectic. So this is fabulous. You did great. I know some of them, you just feel like you've struggled your whole way through them, but they turn out really well. Michelle. Soft and pretty. Is it a tea or a brunch? It's a brunch. Parisian brunch. Ooh, what's a Parisian brunch? I need to look that up. That looks fancy. I love how she's got no ripped edges because that probably wouldn't fit with that theme. But look at these beautiful florals. And yet I absolutely see the sketch. Great take. We have Trina, did some summer pool photos. Those are so cute. Oh my goodness, look at how cute they are. Is this digital? It's so hard. I love how you can't tell if digital is digital nowadays. Like you can in little bits and pieces here and there, but I couldn't tell you. It's really cool. I kind of see it in maybe the ribbon here, but that's awesome. And all the layers you can get in with that. Trina, that's fantastic. We have Lori. Did a baby layout. Aww. Eh. Okay. So the dad needs to get props because, yeah, matches the blanket, and you were able to match the pattern paper. I'm sure you were doing it because of his shirt, but he didn't know baby was going to get wrapped up in a blanket with the same color as his shirt. So that's really cute. I love it. This pattern paper is fun. I don't know where that's from, but I kind of want it. I love how Lori has a bit of it's not quite so boxy, I guess would be it's got some movement to it. Got Ketcha. Fishing layout. Oh, look at all those little fish. We have had a few layouts about fishing and all these cute little fish cut files popping up everywhere. Really cute. I'm not a fishered, outdoorsy type person, but it very much makes me want to go take photos so I can use all these cute little fish. And Janet. Mixed media. There's always going to be mixed media when Janet layout comes up. I love it. So look at all that red. Oh, it's so cool. And it pops off of the teal that she's used because in the photos there's that red I think they're on a ride, like one of those rides from the mall is what it looked like. I like it. And she distressed it on the outside. Where did my thing go? I think we're getting somewhat close to the end. You guys hanging out with me. I still got 17 of you, so that's exciting. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight too, by the way. And we've got Lynn. Oh, Lynn, I love this. This is a different take on it. We got kind of just like a diagonal going on, but she tore this paper here. And that is so pretty. Kind of shrunken down a little bit. But I absolutely see the sketch. Laura. Another banner. Theme of the day, I think, is cherry picking and farm and fruit and banners. We saw a lot of that. We have Christy, what are you doing? Harriet. Oh, babies are so cute. I'm fine with not having any more for myself, but I love to look at other people's babies. So cute. It still needs some journaling. This was Jada's first trip to Hilton Head Island. That's in North Carolina, South Carolina, right? Kind of, sort of, maybe. And they got to stay in a condo. How fun. Look at all these little fish bits going on. That's fun. She's going to love looking at those when she gets older. Here's Ashley still documenting her wedding. Ashley is the scrapping nerd. I love it. That pattern paper is so pretty. That must have been hard for her to use so much of it on one layout. We have another baby layout. Monochromatic with all that pink going on. November of 87. I was an 87 baby. Aw, that's fun. It's a birthday gift. Aw, Jamie, that's cool. It's very, very pretty. You did a great job. Yeah, I am an 87 baby, so I like that. We have Anja here with all these fun little torn edges here on the sides. Look at those photos. Oh, those photos are so cute. I love them. And she's on mixed media. And she used those little Maggie Holmes from, what was that summer line that she had that looked like the umbrellas or whatever. I remember those. That's a great way to pull those out. And we have Sochi's, who did 5 photos on one layout. That's cool. Again, a banner. Look at all that mixed media. She didn't really do any of the like torn edge look, but she's got that nice central block going on. And I love how she can do a black background like that. I feel like Sochi can do that better than almost anyone else. No, what did I do? So that was the wrong sketch. We're so close to being done too. Give me a second. Let me just scroll for a minute. We're going to work our way up until we get to where we were because I messed that up. So here is Julie, who just posted it 49 minutes ago. And I think I've been on here for 50 minutes. So she posted this while we were talking. Julie, I got yours in. I hope you're watching. I love that. So again, with the lovely strips, but look at all those snowflakes. I love it. Oh, there's even a snowflake for the O. That's clever. We have MK using, I'm assuming that's 49th and Market or one of those collections. Again, I've been on a spending free, so I haven't bought in collections and I don't know what anything is. So I'm not great for that, but I love it. I mean, looking at gears, so there's gears in the layout and it's perfect. It's a fantastic MK layout. We got Rosalind. I don't know that I've ever said your name before. Welcome. Thank you for participating and thank you for sharing your layout with us. Another snow theme. We've got a few of those coming up now. I love the torn bits, all the different pattern papers. I do like how she's got 2 square photos mixed in with this one kind of, 3x2 or whatever it is. And then the spot for the journaling. We've seen that idea a little bit. This is Jen's take on her own sketch, and I just watched this process video today. It's fantastic. Look at all those torn bits that she did. It's so cool. She was saying as she was creating this, she was like, I thought this was a hot mess, and then I just kept adding, and in the end, it turned out so cute, and I really love it. I don't know if it's the plaid matching his little jacket there, but... And if you have never seen photos of Landon before, that's her youngest. He's so cute. You just want to eat him up. Kristen. Look at that mixed media. That's a pre-mixed media background, right? That's like one of the new ones from Vicky Boutin is my assumption. And all the fun things. I don't know where you are there. The world's most magical, is it Disney? Because this is Finding Nemo, right? So is that like Animal Kingdom, maybe? You like how I do the commentary from where you guys are and I don't even know. I love the visual triangle of the animals with the flowers though. It's very cool. And that's more than a visual triangle. It's a whole square full of embellishments. Nancy. This is cool. So she's got square and then 4x6s as well. That is a really great way to do that. Oh, I love this. I need to find, I don't even have these type of photos. One that would be horizontal and one that's vertical, but I'm going to find them just so I can copy that because I love it. And the stitching. Okay, so we know we saw Mel's. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. I'm just trying to catch up to where we were before I messed up. So, we saw the cute, saw Sochi's. I think we're just onto the slide. I think we've made it to the last one. So here is Lori's and all those cute photos of being on the slide and having fun and just having a fun play date. torn paper. Stars, I like it. She didn't add the things on the outside, but you can see it with on the inside. And that white, because the photos of the quality of where they're probably the timing, really makes that pop. I really like that. All right, you guys, I think that is all of them. Amazing layouts. This one was a great one to follow the sketch and give you that opportunity to use more than one photo. I feel sometimes we get kind of tied into just using that 1 or 2 photos, and this sometimes I feel seeing 4 photos on a sketch makes you bring that out and do that. So I thought that was really fun, but I loved all of these. So thanks for spending some time with me tonight. It's almost an hour worth of your time that you've spent, so I appreciate that. And I'm not sure that I'll be back tomorrow, but I for sure will be back on Monday so we can do the next one. If I find some time tomorrow, though, in the afternoon, I will hop on and we'll do day 6, which will be our next one. Until then, everyone have a fabulous day, night, morning, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.